guys, welcome back to the house. We gotta go ahead and talk about the Real Housewives of Miami, honey. And I'm gonna try to make this quick. I'm gonna try to make it short, but I have a whole theory and an analysis, and I think I need to say it because I am so passionate about this right now because I have been binge watching the Real Housewives of Miami. I watched how many episodes have I watched? Maybe like 20 episodes in the last 2 days. And honey, I am sick of it. Now you're probably wondering, oh, what made you do that? What made you go back into the vault on Peacock? Okay, y'all need to pay y'all $4.99. Okay, watch your Peacock. But y'all are probably asking, what made you go back into the vault and watch this damn show? Because I was watching the current season, right? And I really was trying to understand the OGs a little bit better because I'm like, okay, why does this person act like this? And I wonder how this person was back in the day because back in the day, I watched Miami, every once in a while here and there when I would catch it. But I didn't really know the characters or the people or the dynamics or the friendships or the fights or the storylines, right? I wasn't invested in that. So I really just had to go back and see what the hell is going on. And now that I've watched a lot of season 2 and even season 1, I'm appalled. Okay, I am floored at the situation. I am confused at the situation because I'm like, oh my God, I did not realize that Alexia, Marisol, and Adriana were like the biggest bullies in Housewives history. Why didn't y'all tell me? Why didn't y'all tell me that Alexia, Adriana, and Marisol are the bullies of the damn century? Okay, honey, the bullies of Miami, the real bullies of Miami. So I'm really shocked right now. Just thinking about just season 2 alone. Okay, season 2 alone. Okay, so let me start off with season 4, the current season. So right now in the current season, you have Adriana, who is an OG. And Adriana picked a fight with this woman named Gertie, who's beautiful, tall, black, dark-skinned, Haitian, gorgeous. She has an event planning business, super outgoing, positive, happy. She doesn't have a lot of drama. But for some reason, Adriana wants to pick a fight with the woman because she says that Gertie smiles too much and she does too much and she talks too much and she wants to insert herself into every conversation. And I found that to be really interesting. And Gertie's whole thing is, well, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but I'm going to continue to do me. And I really do appreciate Gertie for standing her ground, right? She did cry a little bit, but she said, I'm not going to let Adriana dim my light because you feel uncomfortable with my security and my confidence doesn't mean that I'm going to change who I am. Okay, so that was the first instance. The second instance was the last episode, which y'all, you need to get into. Okay, you need to get into the last episode of the Real Housewives of Miami season 4 because there's this whole debacle between Adriana, yet again, the OG, and she's coming for Larsa, who's also an OG, but she keeps bringing up the Kardashians. Every other sentence is the Kardashians. It's Kanye West. It's Kendall. It's Chris. It's Scott Disick. It's Mason. It's Caitlyn. Did I already say her? Okay. It's Chris Humphries, goddammit. It's damn Lamar Odom. Anybody who is affiliated with the Kardashians, Adriana wants to bring it up to get under Larsa's skin because even when Larsa came back onto the show, like the first 2 episodes, Adriana could not stop talking about her OnlyFans, and she could not stop talking about the fact that, Larsa got Hollywood. She moved to LA. She got, all of these Hollywood friends. She befriended the Kardashians and left the Miami group in the dust. As she should have, because I don't understand why you would ever expect her to be associated with a whole bunch of bullies, even though she's now associated with a whole bunch of bullies. But I say that to say she kept bringing up the Kardashians and Larsa was getting upset. She's like, why do you keep bringing them up? Those are my friends. I don't want to talk about that. Change the subject. And as a normal human being having a normal ass conversation, just change the subject. Obviously, that is uncomfortable for her, and she don't want to talk about them damn Kardashians, honey. Okay, because y'all know Larsa used to be best friends with Kim Kardashian and Kourtney and them, and, they had a falling out, and there was drama with Kanye West and this, that, and the third. I'm assuming that they may be okay in today's time, but I'm not completely sure, right? So that's why Adriana keeps bringing them up. With that being said, She kept talking about Kanye West's penis and oh my God, I saw his penis when I went into the restroom at Art Basel and I saw this. It's long, it's thick, it's big. Oh my God. Larsa's getting upset at the situation, and Adriana's in the confessional talking about some. Well, why are you upset? Why do you feel a ways? Did you see it yourself? Did you sleep with it? Do you want it? And at that moment, I realized, well, I had been realized, but at that moment, it was just confirmation that Adriana loves drama. She loves to poke the bear and she loves to bully people for no reason. It's like even worse now because she's a friend of, and her and Marisol especially, they want their spots back. They don't want to be friends. They want to be full-time housewives with full-time checks and full-time mojitos in the title card, right? So she's doing whatever she can do and saying whatever she can say to get a rise out of people so that maybe Peacock will give her a what do you call it? Mojito. Okay? So that Peacock will give her a mojito for season 5, right? So that's when, after that Larsa fight, right? Larsa stormed off. She left the table because the woman, child, I almost called her out her name, honey, because the woman would not stop talking about Kanye West's penis. Like, Adriana, you talking about something, it's so damn big and it got the girth and it's thick and oh my God. You should be asking yourself if you want damn Kanye West. Okay, weird. And then she kept calling Larsa the B word. She kept saying, oh, you're a bitch, you're a this, you're a that, you're a queen bee. That's her thing. You're a queen bee. Adriana is so insecure in herself because when somebody is just doing them, when somebody is putting their foot down, when somebody won't allow you to disrespect them, it's your queen bee. And it's just like, girl, when is somebody going to tell Adriana that she's a gold digger? I mean, I'm just saying, when is somebody going to really sit Adriana down and tell her? Maybe they do in the latter episodes of season 2 or maybe season 3. But when is somebody going to sit down and say, hey, we all know that you were only with Frederick to take care of that son of yours? Because that's what it seemed like. It didn't seem like you was, too much into the man. It just seemed like you wanted a man to help support you and your son. You want to talk about everybody else. You want to talk about Kanye West's penis. You want to talk about Larsa's OnlyFans and her plastic surgery. You want to talk about the fact that Gertie is so positive and smiling and doing this, that, and the third. But you don't want to talk about yourself, your failed relationships, and your lonesome. You don't want to talk about your lonely life. You don't want to talk about your desperation to be on this show. You don't want to talk about that. So anyways, I say that to say, after watching that Larsa fight with her and Adriana, I went back and I watched the previous seasons of Miami. I'm currently on season 2, episode 14, 13, something like that, right? And I am so utterly disgusted at the bullyish ways of Alexia, Adriana, Anna, who was the other woman? Okay, I'm losing it. Alexia, Adriana, there's one more. There's one more bully in that group. Anna, I can't think of the girl name, okay? But it was 2 friend groups. You had the new girls, then you had the old girls. The old girls was hating. They were haters. They didn't like the new girls. And they basically bullied this woman named Karent the entire time, right? So let me set up the scene. Karent, she's an actress and she's a dentist. She's a businesswoman. She's extremely outgoing. She's confident. She seems really secure in herself. She's gorgeous. Beautiful, long, thick, dark hair, beautiful skin, beautiful teeth. She smiles a lot. She talks a lot. She's extremely social. She might even be a social climber. A little bit of annoying, just kind of annoying, just a little bit because she is a social climber, but super sweet and super nice to everybody. Even when people have done her wrong, talked down on her, talked bad about her behind her back and in front of her face, the woman is a class act and she's super freaking sweet. Tell me why Adriana, Alexia, and the rest of the girls, Anna and them, okay? Marisol, that's who I'm forgetting. Marisol, Adriana, Alexia, all of them, Anna, boring ass, can't get over her husband, face ass, bullied this woman the entire season because she was too smiley. Her smile was creepy. They bullied this woman because she had a Joker smile. She doesn't acknowledge anything. She just smiles. They came for this woman, called her all types of names, talked bad about her behind her back in every single episode. It was Karent, 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 Karent. Meanwhile, Karent hasn't done a damn thing, okay? Karent hasn't done a thing. All Karent has done is hang out with her little boyfriend and hang out with Joanna and them. She literally has not provoked anybody to come for her at all. But they can't stop talking about Karent. And their grievances are she smiles too much. She doesn't know how to behave socially. She does the most. She talks too much. She sucks, the air out of the room. Basically, like, you're too loud. You're too positive. You're too social. And they bullied this woman. I mean, called her out her name, tried to expose her cheating, boyfriend to her face in front of everybody and embarrass her. Tried to basically excommunicate her from the group. The woman would breathe, they would have a problem. The woman would blink, they would have a problem. The woman would just bat an eye, go to sleep, breathe, exist. And the women would have a problem with the situation. And watching this, I'm getting like really invested and I'm getting like really upset and I'm getting like, what the hell is going on? Like, I know this is just TV, honey, but I'm feeling a ways because everybody is just gunning for this girl. Everybody is coming for this girl and for no reason. Yes, she's a little bit of a social climber. Yes, she's annoying. But they went at this woman so hard. It was like, it was kind of like sad. Like, I felt really, really bad, right? And to me, it just kind of made a lot of sense why Adriana and Alexia and the rest of the girls act the way that they do now. Marisol, they pick on the new girls. They have like this bully mentality, and they gun after you and come after you and attack you for literally no damn reason. The way they did Nicole. Marisol came after Nicole for no reason because she called Alexia out on her superior, nasty, bad attitude. They came after Gertie, Adriana especially, came after Gertie because she's too positive, she's social, she talks too much. So you're going to attack the girl and make her cry? To me, Gertie is nothing but the new Karent. Now, Gertie isn't receiving as much hate, but just the fact that Adriana doesn't like her because the girl talked too much just reminded me why Adriana did not like Karent. Because she talked too much. You guys, there was a whole storyline in season 2 where Adriana invited Karent to an art show, right? The artist ended up showing up. Adriana was super starstruck because he's some sort of huge artist. So she wanted to take a picture with the man and post it to her Twitter fans. So that's exactly what she did. And then in Karent's head, she's thinking, oh my God, I don't know this man, but he must be famous. Let me take a picture and post it to Twitter too. Which I didn't find nothing wrong with. It's literally just a picture. So she does that. Karent tweets about it. And Adriana all of a sudden is upset because Karent beat her to the tweet. And ever since then, the woman had it out for her because I guess it was insensitive of Karent to take a picture with an artist that she didn't even know. I mean, is it a little bit silly? Yes, but I don't see the harm in that. It's so weird. It's so weird. And then Alexia was ganging up on the girl. And in this current season, Alexia, to me, she be doing little stuff that I don't like, but she's for the most part, level-headed and normal and, is rational. When I saw her in season 2, it was like, oh, she got demoted to a friend of the show. So she had to get a little bit desperate and a little bit mean and nasty, right? And started, exposing this girl and her relationship in front of her face when you are not her friend. Like, if you're not my friend, I don't want you to tell me that my man is cheating. That sort of conversation is reserved for good friends only, okay? But Alexia was attacking the girl and Marisol was attacking. Like, I'm just disgusted at the situation. And I have not made it to the reunion yet, but I really do hope that Andy Cohen calls this behavior out because it's disgusting how all of these ladies would gang up on a woman that literally didn't do a damn thing. So you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Please let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Yeah, I'll be back a little bit later to talk Real Housewives of Atlanta. I love you guys, and don't forget to create a great day.